But I don't even know if that would, how well that would work with that.
The power pad?
Well, yeah, because it's just like spamming left and right and up and down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, well. Oh my gosh, I am so excited though. The Gauntlet is one of my favorite times of the year. Hopefully this time next year I'm not as busy as I have been lately. Like, I would definitely like to be able to put more work into stuff. Who knows? There's a possibility that, I'll be focusing on streams at that time and letting somebody else teach those youngins.
Well, here's hoping.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Silvermoon. Thank you, Joey Gatorman. Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, did you have any of your students this year find your stream?
Oh, yeah. If any of you are here, by the way, just don't make yourself known. That'll be weird. But yeah, like, one of them... No, here's the deal. He was watching the GDQX, and he was just listening to the Luigi's Mansion run. He's like, I recognize that voice. Guess what? I was hosting for Luigi's Mansion. So he found me because of Luigi's Mansion, of all things.
That's funny. That's real funny.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Nat, thank you so much. You are awesome. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
I appreciate that you got found out for something completely not Kusogr4nde related.
I know, right?
I'd have figured even then, you'd have still been found out for the invitational on the hotfix.
I know, right? But yeah, he found me because of Luigi's Mansion. And then I'm like, yeah, I play weird games. He's like, yeah.
I mean, that's true.
Grumpmeister, thank you. What would be weirder, one of my students finding the stream or one of my chat becoming my student? Oh my gosh, that would be weird. You know what? Let's stop thinking about this and reveal the Gauntlet instead.
All right, let's reveal the Gauntlet.
Here are the games for today. Guess what? We have Mikey for arcade, Warriors on Commodore 64, The Ooze on Genesis, Toki going Apes Pit on Genesis, Baby's Day Out, also Genesis, I wonder who helped with this one, Rockman X Gold for Game Boy Advance, Cosmic Race, oh, it's Game Boy Color, never mind, it's not that advanced, Cosmic Race on PlayStation, Alf, is this on Genesis?
No, it's on the Sega Master System.
I was gonna say, I thought it was Sega Master System. Spider-Man and the X-Men Arcade's Revenge on Super Nintendo, and Virtual Bart also on Super Nintendo. These are the 10 games, and I hope you are ready for sadness.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
Oh yeah. So everybody get ready to cry for the two players because they'll, I don't know, they might be too busy to cry. That'd be my guess. I hope they're too busy for crying.
I mean, I think we'll get yelled at by authorblues again, who's doing audio, by the way.
Perfect. Thank you. Good to see everybody stopping on by as well. Thank you so much. So I don't want to spoil anything too much as before we get into the Gauntlet, just go ahead, sit back, revel in the beauty that is all of this stuff. Oh, geez. Sorry, I saw Baby's Day Out on authorblues screen.
You're welcome.
No, we're not welcome.
Oh, hey, Mike.
You're very welcome to bad 90s movies that are somehow super popular in India. We have multiple remakes in India.
I feel like popular is a really loaded word there. Let me just say, Mike, it's good to have you. So, oh my gosh, how is the super highlight practice going?
I haven't been doing it too much lately, but I have improved my marathon route, so I'm consistently in the low 50-minute range. And as you
Okay.
know, I got the new record, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll probably start doing some attempts either later today or sometime later this week.
I love it. As you know, I have the record. Wow. Wow, Mike. You won't.
The
We're at
record
GDQ.
in what? Delaying Kid Cool?
Oh, shut up! Oh my gosh! Wow.
I don't know. I'm going to look at speedrun.com and see who has...
Okay, let's move on. Let's see. So we have a lot of the games here who.
I don't know. You're the one who brought it up, so I don't know if I can move on.
Wow, Mike. There are songs about not being jerk, and yeah, guess what you're being, right?
Well, there are also songs that have been in Kusogr4nde about how McDonald's can kiss my butt.
Oh, true. McDonald's can kiss my butt. It was a good song.
I'm pretty sure there's lots of songs in Kusogr4nde about butts. Like, that's kind of the theme of Kusogr4nde. There's a reason why it's an emote in your channel.
Oh, yeah. Well, also, it was a very nice looking butt. Had to put it in my channel. You don't see a butt like that and then say, no, nobody gets to see this butt. Also, good to see you in chat, Essentia.
We're keeping it PG just for Essentia.
Oh, yeah. Slight motivation there. Oh,
Hi, Essentia.
yeah, I hope that... oh my gosh, yeah. I got my plane tickets, by the way, for GDQ, so that is for sure happening. I think I still need to figure out hotel stuff, though, because I always forget.
Having a place to stay is generally a good idea.
I mean, I've only slept under a table at a GDQ once.
Okay.
I mean,
I hid
was that
really
at your
well.
sister's house, though?
No, that wasn't. Shh, Mike, don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I'm like, you probably shouldn't be telling me this. I'm just throwing that out.
No, actually, the reason is I was going to go traveling, but like I had really bad food poisoning, and I'm just like, you know, I would be sitting somewhere, but I have to lie down. That was the deal. It was that stupid pizza place. Stupid pizza place near the hotel that I guess everybody else had a fine time with, but no, not me. Anyways, blame the pizza place. There you go.
I mean, there's been so many hotels. I can't eat. I don't even know what pizza place you're talking about.
I mean, oh, I can't remember. But yeah, it was not the kindest pizza place in the world. So, and I actually did talk to you about that, and you're like, you shouldn't, but go ahead and hide since you're like dying. And I'm like, thank you for letting me not die.
I don't remember this.
Wow, wow, Mike, I remember it. Thank you for your kindness in yesteryear, you know.
You're welcome for the mercy of life.
Uh-oh. Apparently I have a bunch of books at Carrie's house. No, I've got too many books. I don't need more books. Wow.
And I will say this. Our players will not be getting that mercy. There will be mucho death in this.
There will be a
Kusogr4nde.
few deaths, yeah. Well, here we go. Here are the two streams right now. authorblues on the left going up against Jakazam on the right. Okay, we are just getting the message across to the players to let them know let us know when they're ready. I'd like to get started soon, but, you know, they need to make sure that they have any water, any ice that they need for their hands. Oh, no Double Dare today, so they probably won't need too much ice.
Yeah, thanks, Double Dare.
authorblues has to be pretty dang not happy about that game. But, you know, that's the first match he's lost in the bracket, you know, and he made it all the way to the Gauntlet before losing. So, I don't know, it's pretty huge.
Yeah, he's been doing really well, and he took NPC down to the losers, and that is a very strong opponent. I mean, NPC is one of the few people who has taken out Andy in a Kusogr4nde.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because authorblues himself said he wasn't expecting to get into the bracket, and he's guaranteed at least a 5th place finish, which is a very strong finish in Kusogr4nde, even if he doesn't make it out of this gauntlet.
Yeah, we are so close to the end. Okay, authorblues says that he's ready, except he spelled it wrong.
You know what? That's about appropriate, though, right?
It's only 5 letters. Come on, authorblues. Never mind. He's in grading purgatory along with me. So let's go ahead and get everything rolling. Everybody spam all of the emotes, all of them. We have a lot of different games. Spam whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Stop.
Like,
whatever you feel
spam.
Spam. Spam your emotes. Okay.
I've actually never eaten spam.
Spam is pretty good. As soon as I see movement in one of the states, I will start our timer. And there we go, authorblues.
I see the PlayStation logo. Oh, man. Jakazam's going for a strong play first. That's Cosmic Race. One of the biggest challenges is honestly going to be learning the controls. And the fact that you move slower, the farther away you are from the ground.
authorblues just died. This is Spider-Man and the X-Men Arcade's Revenge.
If you touch the train tracks, you just instantly die.
Yep.
I love the sound effect. It's so good. Oh!
So Jakazam discovered the L2 and R2 buttons, which all they do is rotate your perspective, so you have a much harder time knowing how you're going forward.
Now remember, while we did give them the games, we did not give them controls. And Cosmic Race, that is the biggest problem you're going to have.
Yeah, because, so for those of you who don't know, left and right do not actually turn you left and right. They make you strafe left and right to turn left and right. You hit circle, and you hit square and circle, and accelerate is R1. And also, the further away you are from the ground, the slower you go.
Now, the thing is, this is Jakazam's first Gauntlet, I believe. Or did she play in the Gauntlet previously?
No.
Okay, yeah, this is Jakazam's first Gauntlet then, and that means that authorblues knows a little bit of what to do in order to figure out how to get through.
Yeah, but so I wasn't able to play the states a lot, but this state is really painful. Honestly, I'm really shocked we haven't had Arcade's Revenge in a Kusogr4nde yet. It's super mean, it's super difficult, and it's a bad game.
I do want to point out, though, how ridiculous the music is for Arcade's Revenge compared to what you're supposed to be doing.
It's a Tim Fallon soundtrack, so it's going to be good. You know, it's a typical Tim Fallon syndrome. Really great soundtrack for a not so great game.
I mean, it sounds like this should be like a 1960s game show.
Yeah. It does. Tim Fallon is just so good.
Like this should be Card Sharks or something like that.
Okay, I'm still watching Jakazam, and I'm not sure she's figured out how to turn yet.
Yeah, she's figured out how to rotate the camera. She knows how to strafe. She collected a checkpoint. And to be fair,
she's kind of turning.
There's more difficult courses later in the game, but I gave them kind of like a middle level course because unlocking difficult courses would actually require me to play through the game and save it, so.
Wow.
I really didn't want to go through that. And what's funny is that the game says it has like 35 or so tracks. And so 12 of those tracks are actual racing tracks. And then like the rest of the tracks are these horrible, like, collect the checkpoint tracks.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just have to go around in this like openish map and try to collect the checkpoints. And as you just flail and struggle and try to grapple with the controls.
One of the first games in open world racing.
Exactly.
One of the last games in
just
open world
FYI,
racing too.
this horrific looking cactus house bird's nest thing is called, the driver is called Barbecue. Not even making that up.
Barbecue. Oh, I love it.
2 words, by the way.
Well, I like Barba. She's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, I realized I've had nightmares about the Gauntlet.
Alright, so Author Blues is actually adjusting to the Arcade's Revenge state pretty quickly. Getting farther than I did in the 2 or 3 minutes that I played.
Very nice.
I figured that's going to happen, though. It's right. Arcade's Revenge is probably the most straightforward out of the games we have.
Yeah.
It's your straight up platformer. It's just not good.
Yeah. And it's worth noting that the controls in this game are normally pretty okay, but Cyclops, for whatever reason, is very stiff when he crouches. Like, you actually have to hit up after you crouch to really get out of it.
Really?
Also,
Yeah.
I have no idea how he's shooting straight while crouching because I couldn't figure that out. I guess he's just not holding down. Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
That was worth it. I really hope Smite's in chat to see this.
That was too good.
So what's kind of interesting about Cyclops, for a bit of comic nerd lore here, this game came out around when the X-Men cartoon was just coming out in the States. And, like,
Okay.
the whole X-Men 90s redesign. So, like, you're probably most familiar with Cyclops in the full blue, like, bodysuit and, like, with the yellow straps around him. This is actually his 80s X-Factor costume for whatever reason.
Ooh.
I'm not sure why, but whatever.
It's a groovin' costume. I'm okay
It is a
with that.
groovy costume. Exactly.
Jakazam is probably going to finish this state. I imagine she just wants to grab the rest of the checkpoints and move on.
The thing is, as far as I know, you can't actually fail this. You just have to flail around with the controls for a while. And that's why, the state doesn't have to be hard, because just grappling with the controls itself is a nightmare. And having to look at this game is pretty horrific, because the graphics are just so ugly.
Oh yeah, it's...
I mean, it was
I've heard reports that this game just takes stuff straight out of, like, the basic PlayStation libraries and, like, doesn't do anything to, like, remodel them or anything, which is one of the reasons why it looks so good.
Okay, Author Blues lived. Oh,
It's good.
I was panicking.
I was kind of hoping that another ceiling would fall after that.
Same.
The double-decker.
Oh yeah.
Like, you think you're safe.
Splat. I can respect that.
Oh no. There's a thing trying to go after Mr. Blues. Okay, he got past the weird orb.
Alright.
Oh no!
Author Blues got pretty far into the stage.
Oh
But,
yeah.
if it's like a lot of the other stages in Arcade's Revenge, there will be a boss at the end of the stage.
Yeah, so Arcade is not, I believe, an X-Men villain. Arcade is a Spider-Man villain.
He actually is an X-Men villain. There's actually an infamous comic where the X-Men were captured and Spider-Man ended up rescuing them. And that's what it's kind of going over, is that comic in the 80s.
I mean, that could be, but I've only ever seen Arcade as a Spider-Man.
I mean, I don't think he's exclusive to one group. He's probably most well known for the X-Men, but he's, harassed other people. And his big gimmick is that he always gets away. Like, you almost never see him in person. And he makes these elaborate death trap arcades. And that's why he's called Arcade.
authorblues is switching. I think that's completely fine.
Yeah, I do too. authorblues probably doesn't feel great because it's been like, nearly 8 minutes, and he wasn't able to complete it. But at the same time, he might be thinking that Jakazam is having exactly the same problems.
Yeah, honestly, this game's a nightmare that Jakazam is trying.
Yeah, exactly. It is worth noting that there are arrows to help you navigate it, and she should absolutely stick with it because she only has one more thing to collect.
It is Rockman X.
So this game, I tried for like 10 or 15 minutes because RBW wanted me to test the state because he thought it'd be too easy, and I couldn't beat it in 10 or 15 minutes. And Jakazam beat Cosmic Race. She has a point on the board.
Jakazam. Very, very nice. Cosmic Race going down for her. authorblues, meanwhile, playing Mega Man. Sort of playing Mega Man. So the goal of Rockman X Gold is to beat the rest of the stage and the boss.
Okay, while I'm still a Brosencha fan, I'm not muting the authorblues stream. I'm definitely turning down the volume a bit.
Wow. Yeah, I turned it down as well.
I'm a mild fan of Brosencha.
Okay, the goal for Virtual Bart is to egg all of the students. Jakazam is just trying to figure this one out. This one is really difficult, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so the tomatoes. So when I played Virtual Bart, I could generally do the tomatoes part like fairly consistently, but this part always screwed me up. Because in the tomatoes part, they don't like go along the z-axis. They just go in straight lines. But in this one, they go diagonally. They go up and down and zigzags and stuff, and it's really hard to gauge exactly where to hit them.
Okay, yeah.
But Jakazam's doing a really good job, and she's not wasting too many eggs either.
The big thing that you need to do, though, is learn how to aim left and right as well, because waiting for students to just come across the middle can be way too much of a wait, especially for the slow-moving students.
So I did offer up a note from Royal Blue Wizard, who did the Rockman X state, that there's going to be a spot in the level where platforms might not spawn. And to do that, they can just go to the dead end and then backtracking, and then the platform will come out.
What a game. I'm sorry, I just love that.
By the way, I don't know how to get past these lasers without getting hit. I feel like you have to farm health at one point in the stage.
Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that RBW is offering the pro strats when it comes to bootleg Mega Man. So this is Rockman X, which, if you know the NES version, it's somewhat similar, question mark.
Except they're different games.
Yeah. Oh, authorblues, you're not going for the health? Odd.
I think authorblues was seeing if that was a, like...
Oh, see if it despawned.
Now, Jakazam's doing really well at this minigame, actually. The problem is, the adults are coming out, and she has to be really careful not to hit them, because the adults, if I remember correctly, are an instant
in the stage.
And the time limit was getting there as well.
Yeah.
But, Virtual Bart, I think, is a...
Yeah! Those platforms are not nice in this game.
I mean...
And they delayed it enough so you think you can stand on them, but just assume that every platform drops.
Okay, authorblues is switching to a different state. Honestly, you know, if
smart.
you can figure out if it's worth it. Oh no, Toki.
Remember Toki?
Yeah, I vaguely
So imagine
remember
Toki, but with ice physics.
Oh yeah, you don't want to jump at the beginning. Jumping's bad.
No, because if you jump from a certain height, you'll make those platforms disappear. So the way ice physics work in this game is that you need to have a certain amount of momentum, and they'll jump in that direction. But that also means you're forced to jump in that direction, and authorblues got really lucky there not dying.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Toki is so hard.
Yeah, I know. He's going so fast for Toki. Yeah, so the ice levels are like
Oh,
one
the
of the 2
monkey.
levels where it can actually go fast.
The monkey!
Oh, okay. authorblues is doing really well, although he's getting really lucky in some of these parts.
Well, actually, I feel like authorblues actually ran Toki a while ago, so he may know this level all right.
Well, the thing is, the Genesis version on hardest is different from all the other versions. He might have run like the NES version or something, and that is a lame game because it's actually fair.
I think that he ran like any percent Toki. Maybe not. I don't know. It might have been... I don't know. Oh, just ice physics. The thing is, Toki is already so slow, and any momentum just accentuates
it's
how
so bad.
dumb this is.
Yeah, it's really bad because once you make a jump while you're like have the ice momentum, you're committed to that jump. You can slow it down, but you can't really turn around.
authorblues found a moving platform, though. That is good information to have. Honestly, the difficult thing with the Gauntlet is that some states, yeah, you'll just be able to sit there and grind them out like Cosmic Race. Other states, you're just going to have to, like, die until you figure out the best way to get through areas. And Toki is definitely going to be one of those games where death is inevitable.
Yeah, the problem is authorblues is really struggling with ice physics, and what you really want to do here is just slow down, take it easy.
Not die.
Exactly. It is worth noting that if he kills an enemy, it will not respawn. If he doesn't kill an enemy, it will respawn if he goes back to that screen.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of important to kill that monkey that's been killing him right there, or else it could respawn and just jump in his face.
Figuring out how to shoot up is definitely helpful.
Yes, definitely. And the trick to this state is to go very slowly. Like, even more slowly than Toki's usual speed.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Toki, I don't know. He doesn't really want to go anywhere quickly. And if you break his groove, okay, if you throw off his groove, you die. So don't throw off Toki's groove.
Don't throw off Toki's groove of sloth and gun. So someone in chat is asking, didn't Toki get a game recently? And yes, there was a remake of the arcade version by a French developer, I want to say.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's on the Switch.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm watching Virtual Bart, and there's so many, like, some of these kids I absolutely hate. Let me explain why. Because when I played through them, like, some of the kids move faster than the others, and, like, the one with the blue shirt and a backpack, for some reason, was Speedy Gonzalez, just running around everywhere super quickly, and yeah, he ruined me. I hated that kid.
Honestly, even the super slow kids can mess you up because, like, it just takes so long for them to get into position.
Yeah, Jakazam still doesn't know about throwing left and right, though, so that's a huge setback.
Wait, you can throw left and right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How?
Hold left or hold right.
Right.
Oh.
And it throws it at a 45-degree angle to either side.
Yep. So basically, if one of the kids reaches the far left or the far right, you can hit them if you time it just right. It's terrible, but it's doable.
Now, as people might... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, nah, you're good.
I'm good interrupting Cornet. Okay. So as people might know, I made the Toki state because, you know, it's one of my favorite, you know, bad Genesis games. But NPC made the Virtual Bart state.
Okay. Well, thank you, NPC, for Virtual Bart. It was a mistake.
Yes, and NPC also contributed at least one other state to this gauntlet, a state that we haven't seen yet, and that is the Alf state.
Oh, yeah, I guess NPC doesn't remember making this state. Well, that's okay.
Oh, okay, well, that's okay. I guess I'm misremembering.
But Alf, NPC made Alf.
Oh no, I know NPC made Alf, but apparently I'm misremembering about virtual bards.
Now, we're 17 minutes in. Jakazam has completed one state, and authorblues none. I guess these states are brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Alf may be one of the easiest.
Alf might be one of the easier ones, yes. I would say Cosmic Race is long, but it's the easiest one technically, because as long as you stick with it, you can't fail.
Yeah.
But you have to tolerate Cosmic Race.
Oh my gosh.
authorblues is maybe like 15% of the way through this 6-1.
Jakazam not getting all the students. Is Jakazam gonna stick with Virtual Bart or move to a different one? It looks like we get a different state on Jakazam's side. Moving on to Spider-Man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how long it takes to die.
Like 3 seconds.
Okay, so 8...
She's probably gonna die in the the train track.
Yep.
I love it.
You knew it was going to happen.
Oh yeah, that's why I was watching. I'm like, I really want to know. Oh, authorblues.
Yeah,
like
it's worth noting that you can actually delay the sliding somewhat by just jumping up the slopes.
Yep, if you jump repeatedly, it
exactly.
definitely helps.
And that's what he wants to do. He just wants to take this really slowly.
Yeah, the problem with the Gauntlet is that you feel like somebody is ahead of you, has completed more states than you, and so you want to rush, but rushing is often detrimental.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the timer. You've got 10 minutes in Toki. You are not in a rush.
So, authorblues is moving to Cosmic Race, and we pointed out that there is a...
Yeah, he's going to have to close it and then load up the core and then load the game again.
Yep.
It's a problem that I encountered.
There is a way around it that I haven't been able to completely work out yet.
Fun. There we go. Cosmic Race.
That you could use specifically for gauntlets.
So the ultimate trap state, which I think authorblues already tried, and he said this is anything but merciful. And authorblues is just trying to figure out how to move in Cosmic Race.
Yep.
He figured out pretty fast.
Did he figure out how to turn?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
He's still strafing. He's learned how to rotate the camera, so it's really hard for him to,
he's turning.
to figure out where straight is.
Okay, he's figured out how to turn. Good.
Yeah. I'm so glad I picked this really ugly ship.
It's so ugly.
I mean, to be honest, all the ships are ugly, but this one is especially ugly.
I misheard you say ship, and that would have also been appropriate.
Yeah,
Sure.
basically. So, Jakazam is currently going through X-Men. What did you say you think the biggest trap state is?
Warriors.
For sure.
Like, that is just... So, Macaw played that on his stream, and I think he tried for a good hour or so, and he could not get past the first stage.
Here, we'll put it this way. We gave them infinite lives.
Exactly.
And you don't think they're going to beat it?
No.
Oh, whatever. It's just Commodore 64. Easy peasy.
I like the state. I actually like playing it with infinite lives. I actually am enjoying. But it is not any sense of the word, not any level of good.
Or doable.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy it too, but yeah, I realized that this was the game that Macaw was playing. And I won't say that Macaw is would be the greatest Kusogr4nde racer, but if there's one thing that Macaw is, he's very persistent. He gave up.
Well, and Macaw's very good about understanding jank physics.
Yes.
Dang it. It's like you give out Warriors, and you're just... Everything that you're saying makes me want to play it.
So, here's the thing, right? Playing it on infinite lives, I am actually legitimately enjoying.
Isn't the default 3 lives?
I don't know, because I've only ever played it on Infinite Lives because I knew better.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
far have you gotten in it?
I haven't. So
How long
I,
have you been playing?
Since Dana gave me the state to test, I've probably put in like 25 minutes on it, and I've made the equivalent of about 3 screens of progress in that state.
Are you
That sounds about
serious?
right.
Like, do you go back to the first screen when you die?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's like a full scrolling thing. So it's not even like you move a screen, you move a screen, you move a screen. Like it's a scrolling thing. It's actually from a consequence of like technical achievement on the C64. It's fantastic. But yeah, I've only made it about 3 screens across, and you die for like every single like reason known to man.
Okay.
And it puts you back at the beginning.
Still not dissuading me. I need to give it a try sometime.
I'm not saying you should be dissuaded, right? Because I'm saying I really like it.
Yes, Author Blues got another checkpoint. We are getting close to tied. Author Blues
Yeah, he is
I think,
making
one
fast
more.
progress through Cosmic Race.
Uh-oh, somebody wants off this bus ride. No, this is my favorite bus, okay? You know, if the bus doesn't make you vomit, why are you even on it?
Actually, there is a fail condition Cosmic Race. If he takes too many hits on his shield, he will die.
Oh, no.
But he's very close to the last checkpoint, so I don't think that's a concern.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he's too worried about that. Oh my gosh, I don't understand the arrows above or...
They're
the right.
to, quote-unquote, guide you to the checkpoint.
I'm not sure that helps much.
No, they really
Author
don't.
Blues, no, not really. Author Blues,
Cosmic Race goes down, and it's Alf time, everybody. Time to dance.
Yeah, exactly. What a world we live in where Cosmic Race is probably the easiest state of the Gauntlet.
I know, right? And we move on from that to hitting
Yeah.
bats with sausages.
So
Yeah,
the goal... Yeah, go ahead.
The salami is really weird because you think it hits right above Alf, but it's actually a horizontal weapon.
It actually hits in front of you.
Exactly.
Well, that's nice.
And it's worth noting that even if you kill a bat, if it's still falling, it can still kill you.
This game is so good.
And you have to collect, what is it, the fuel pellet for the spaceship?
Yes.
At the
Yeah,
end of the
so-
cave?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
fortunately,
your states, but you have to, take it like all the other Gauntlets states slowly.
yeah, and so fortunately, you don't have to come back out.
Oh, Cyclops is ready, chat. Don't worry, he's there. Yeah, this is 1-to-1 after 25 minutes. This is not a trivial gauntlet at all. He just died from touching the dead bat. I love it. Oh.
Yup.
See, Alf's dead soul has bat wings because you live by the bat, you die by the bat, I guess. The bats are so awesome. They're so perfect.
Oh yeah, so but if you go slow, right, you'll be fine.
Yeah, Oth is learning how to deal with the bats. Like, he's gonna
That's the
be
big
fine.
thing. Just patience.
Oh,
And
no.
you have to make sure the bat is not above you, even though that looks like where the salami's hitbox would be. You have to make sure to the side and no more than like maybe slightly above you at most. If it's right above you, the bat will hit you.
Oh, yeah.
And
Why so-
Jakazam's struggling with Arcade's Revenge.
Not a surprise,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so the gauntlet is tied up right now. Question, are we doing sudden death rules with this gauntlet?
I don't think it was ever discussed. I'm working out the next gauntlet. Real quick.
Oh, okay.
I can ask.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and ask. That's okay. We're. It looks like Cadis is going to do a check-in at time. So if it's tied, if it's not tied, then no biggie.
Yeah, that's probably best because we don't want to take away their concentration from actually maybe completing another one of these Gauntlet challenges.
Yes.
Hey, there is hit detection and programming out of development. It's just really bad and nonsensical.
Like, here's
Actually, the bats are very good at hitting you, so if anything, the hit detection is very strong, just for the enemy, not you.
It's true, it's true. I actually really think this is a pretty good game, and if I would have played it as a kid, I would have loved it. Like, it has huge issues, but it is charming.
You know what? I remember playing through Alpha myself after the Kusogr4nde match, and I kind of liked it myself. It's definitely not a good game, but it's kind of funny.
It's fun. You know what? Right, for a game that's basically designed to be, you know, kind of arcadey, like, you know, play through and beat it, I think it's fun.
Oh, yeah. Like, this is one of the games I need to play more sometime. Oh, the bat! Like, I think I've beaten this game, actually.
If you remember going up through space and completing that, then yes, you beat the game.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I remember
think-
at least seeing that, so I did pretty good.
Well, last year, we did have a Gauntlet state that was the space pun.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. I think Dragon Guard No.
Uh-oh.
Okay. authorblues is getting close.
Oh my gosh.
authorblues is about halfway through.
Yeah.
Okay, still.
Just has to be patient.
Yeah, be patient with the bats. Don't rush.
And there's also guessing which corridor is correct. Oh, he's playing dangerously. I can't believe he actually managed to hit a bat that was above him.
Which corridor do you need to go through?
I don't remember.
I think it's the top.
And it's a total guess.
authorblues going up top. Which appears...
Oh no!
Wow.
The bat approach from below!
It looks like it's probably the right direction, is what I'd guess.
Although authorblues is sticking with Alf, which is smart because he did make good progress.
Oh, yeah. We're 30 minutes in. Both players have completed one state. This is pure evil.
Yeah,
I love it.
I remember after Corndan compiled all the save states and stuff, Corndan congratulated us for being just super evil.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jakazam is going to the ooze. I did not play this one for very long. This is one of the later stages of this game. I want to say it's 4-1, and it is pretty rough.
Yeah, and that's if you know what you're doing.
Exactly. It is worth noting, as Jakazam just learned, the ooze is a one-hit and you die game. If your head is hit, you die. Your mass shrinks if stuff like lasers and fire and the enemies and stuff starts to hit it a bunch. And it is worth noting that like there are certain things that you hit and grab, and if they explode in your face, then you die because the explosion will hit your head.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
Ooh, there goes Jakazam.
Yeah, I know, Silver Moon. Who made those save state?
Who could it possibly be? Now, in general, when we have states, what I expect people to do is generally we have people complete about 5 or 6 of the different states here. Is that going to happen this time? It looks like probably not, just because of the brutality that is each of the states that we have here. But, you know, they both have completed one. If they complete another, that's a huge amount of progress, you know. And if you're struggling with states, you know that the other player is as well.
More likely than not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could see maybe 3 or 4, but that's about it.
Yeah, for
and
this
we'll see.
gauntlet.
It's really hard to tell when you're planning some of these out, because typically, for a couple of reasons. So typically, the people making the states are the people who are extremely experienced with the games,
Yes.
and so you go, oh yeah, I could do that in 6 to 10 minutes. right? When it should probably be taking you like 2. So sometimes they're just so hard, though, that'll never happen. And some of it is, the mechanics about why a game is weird or does like all the dumb stuff it does. So
yeah.
True.
Like,
the other thing is that sometimes I've tested other people's states and I've taken 6 to 10 or more minutes with them, and then the players will complete them like way faster than that, or I took like a fairly quick amount of time, like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and the players really struggled with it. So it also kind of depends on what games you're familiar with.
authorblues! I'm so sad.
I mean, no, you're absolutely right. And that's the one thing for runners that are consistently good, that we know a lot about, right? Like authorblues, I can have a pretty good idea of what I think authorblues is going to do with a game.
Oh yeah,
right. But sometimes you're just going to find out that that Xandra's going to stand still and throw discuses, and that's going to work.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous. Good job, Xandra. Authorblues, yeah, you gotta be a little bit more patient. Because he's rushing, he's taking a lot of deaths. Wave that salami, Authorblues. Bats don't like it. Smelly. And honestly, if you get the slow-moving bats when they die, it's much more possible to get through some of these areas. It's just... Oh my gosh, Jakazam, another death.
I'm really hoping for either Mikey or or the Warriors, though.
Like, I feel like Mikey is not too difficult.
I don't think it's difficult, but you have to understand what the heck is going on.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I tried Mikey for about 2 or 3 minutes, and all that I was able to do was headbutt the guy who was chasing me.
Heck yeah. I mean,
like,
yeah,
I
it's a little bit...
Arts, but...
It's a little bit of an odd arcade game. Yeah, it takes a little while to figure out what you're doing, but when you get the hang of it, it'll go fast. Oh, authorblues managed to keep a bat on screen that was dying.
Yeah, that's actually really good, because the spawns in this game are very
They're
limited.
so dumb. Oh yeah, they're only 2 bats on
so
screen
close.
at a time.
Wow, Auth is really rushing this.
Well, I mean, I can kind of understand, though, Oz. He's coming around, he's pretty sure he's close to the end.
It looks like Jakazam
Right.
has given up on the ooze, which is a good idea.
And going to Alf, it is worth noting that apparently if you stay on that right side of the screen for too long, you die because a cat walks over and hits you in the butt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, authorblues almost
Oh,
died.
he's getting really close.
He got it.
He got it.
Yes! Authorblues got it.
Oh, that's 2. That's so important in a match like this, where after half an hour.
I don't know if he knows he got it.
I don't think he read the text, but he got it.
Okay, Cadus is letting Auth know. Good. Good. Okay, authorblues is currently in the lead, 2 states to 1, but Jakazam may be able to get through Alpha relatively quickly as well. Authorblues going back to X-Men. Oh, Jakazam jumps right into the bat. Yeah, this should definitely be 90s game show music, like 100%.
Yeah.
90s, like Corndan said, 60s or 70s.
Oh yeah. But it's totally like some form of game show.
Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe I watched 70s game shows when I was a kid in the 90s. It feels like the 90s to me.
I mean, you are from Utah, so...
We are about a decade or 2 behind when it comes to most things. No, seriously, like, things that are popular outside of Utah, it takes a while for us to like. I don't know, the happening thing right now is people rolling up their jeans.
So, like 1980s,
Yeah,
early 90s, something like that.
something like that, yeah. Author Blues had a bomb fall on his face. That's usually not good.
I think people are not trying out the Baby's Day Out state because they're kind of daunted by what happened in like the Mega Gauntlet and the game's reputation. It's probably one of the nicer states.
What?
But
I don't
But it's
believe
have
going
it.
to
to
take
get-
you like 10 minutes.
still, that's better than what they're doing in a lot of these Gauntlet states.
Wait, it's going to take you 10 minutes in Baby's Day Out if you know what you're supposed to be doing.
It does not take 10 minutes if you know what you're doing.
Maybe he just hates babies, Mike.
That's true. I mean, I know you're a classic baby hater, Bersentia, so.
Stupid babies.
But your sister had babies, so how do you reconcile with that fact?
Well, as long
I'll
as they're not-
tolerate those.
I'll tolerate those. I'm sure if our kids are watching right now, they think really highly.
Well, they're not
Uncle
babies
Bro
right
Bersentia.
now. It's fine. As soon as they know enough, like, to remember and understand what I'm talking about, they've moved up in the world. Oh no! Author Blues! Electrocuted!
Yes, an attempt has been made at the ooze. Jakazam tried it for a couple minutes. She didn't make much progress. It's a really hard stage.
Oh, it's so difficult.
So we still have not seen Mickey and Warriors and Baby's Day Out.
I really, yeah. Like, Warriors is
And-
obviously a trap. Mickey, I think, would be doable.
And I wonder too if Author Blues, right, is just not doing it based on the C64 games we gave him last time.
Yeah, for sure. I think he looked at that and said, no, I'm not doing that. And even said so in the Discord.
Yeah, I remember
I don't
Morgan
think
mentioned that Dana was merciful giving out infinite lives, and then he said, this looks anything but merciful.
first of all,
Yeah. Just so you know, Dana, we still love you, even if they don't love your states. I love them. And I'm the one who matters. And it also means that we can give it out later. Oh. Okay, Jakazam taking it a little bit slower. Oh, well, I lied. Rushing under the bats.
Yeah, I know she's zooming.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Oh,
gonna
I see
be
what she's
problematic.
doing. She's letting the bats pass by, and then
Wow.
she goes through, but then gets a little impatient.
Yeah,
I do think she
patience.
can complete this, and she should stick with it, but let's see what she does. Oh, wow, does a jumping salami hit. That's a risky play.
Yeah, there's a brand new sentence. One that's never been uttered in this world before.
Yeah, the jumping salami hit.
So, per chat, Author Blues may not realize yet that you can shoot the bombs on the tracks. Oh,
think he
no,
just-
he does.
He just did it.
He did it.
So he
We're good.
definitely knows.
Jakazam appears to be changing to another state. Let's see what we get on her side. The thing is, like, oh no,
Oh,
we've
no.
got Rockman X. Oh, whatever. Bootleg games are playable.
Not this one. I mean, it's playable technically. I don't know how you get to the boss though.
You play it?
I mean, yeah. You...
Don't
Well,
die?
that's the thing. Playing it is a struggle.
Oh, okay. See, But, you know, Mike, I'm a fan of bootlegs. I've played a lot of bootlegs. I enjoy them.
Yes, I know, Bro Sentra.
Other
You're still the
people aren't
Monkey
me.
King world record holder, right? You have at least one record, right?
Oh, yeah, I should have it. Like,
You
somebody
should.
took the world record away from me, and then I was like, no, that's stupid, and I beat theirs by, like, minutes.
Do the players know Cyclops can punch? And the answer is yes. I have seen both players punch with Cyclops.
The problem is the punch is just so short range.
Yeah, why punch when
not
you have
very
laser
good.
eyes?
Exactly. He also has a kick. Oh no!
Oh, this is a
I
game.
think he was trying to dodge that stalactite, and yeah, that's what happened.
Honestly, for Mega Man, the biggest thing that you should probably do is note that there's not a timer, so you can grind a little bit in order to get health back up. It's better to grind than to go back to the beginning. Unless, like, you're right at the beginning with no health. Jakazam using a lot of damage boosts.
You kind of have to. I don't know how you get through without taking damage.
Yeah, I'd pretty much agree.
In the moment you take damage, you need to run, or else you'll just take more and more damage.
Yep. Oh no, the pit! Oh, I love bootlegs.
Oh, this one is so bad.
Yeah, so authorblues, both of these states, all they have to do is beat one level, except Jakazam also has to beat the boss.
Is there a boss at the end of this Arcade's Revenge level? Because a lot of the levels do have bosses at the end.
So I don't think so. I think the first stage of each character doesn't have one.
Well, that's the thing, because the first stage of Wolverine's scenario does have a boss at the end. And I can't remember if Storm's has a boss. By the way, Storm's scenario is so bad.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why?
So, you know, like how the cool part about Storm is that like she flies and has control of the weather and stuff?
Yeah.
Imagine levels where you're just stuck in water all the time, and you have to just unlock locks all the time.
Okay, that doesn't sound like Storm.
Exactly. Sounds more like she'd electrocute herself if she used her storm powers. By the way, she does shoot lightning bolts. Cartoonishly gigantic ones in the water.
Oh, baby. That's all I want in video games.
What's ironic
Jump!
is that even though storm stages are horrible in this game, her first stage is probably one of the easier stages to beat, and then her second stage is just absolutely one of the stupidly hardest stages in the game. So the way Arcade's Revenge works is that you play a stage as Spider-Man, like collecting all these trackers or something, and then you find Arcade, and then you have to go through like each, I guess, trap or scenario as an X-Men. Each X-Men has 2 levels, and then I think after you beat all those levels, there's a final set of levels for each character, including Spider-Man.
I like the turtles in the Mega Man game, just like they're Koopa Troopas running around trying to cause problems.
Look, I mean, don't even try to question it.
Oh yeah, Koopas with guns. That's what I like the most. Oh my gosh. Jakazam fell through a platform. That's okay. That's okay. It happens in video games, you know? That's actually a common sign that you're playing a video game if you fall through a platform. Doesn't happen in real life. You just kind of splat.
True.
Unfortunately, I
Oh no!
understand why Jakazam's sticking with this save state, but I think she's kind of wasting her time. Okay, good. Because here's the thing. I think she's gotten close on a lot of these save states, but she really just has to stick with one and grind it out.
I would agree. Okay, switching to Virtual Bart, which...
I want to say about halfway through Alf, good ways through Virtual Bart, and someone was saying that she also got a good ways through Cyclops level in Arcade. Yeah. However, she doesn't know that, but I think she's realized that she just kind of has to stick with one.
Let me just say, when Virtual Bart is like one of your best chances, oh, it's a sad day.
You know you made a good Gauntlet. When Cosmic Race and Virtual Bart are your best chances.
I mean, Cosmic Race and Alf, right, could potentially be the only completed states we see.
I don't know. Jakazam is doing very well right now in Virtual Bart.
Yeah, she's getting really good progress.
Oh, yeah.
But she has to be careful. She doesn't want to end a good run like this.
Very nice hits. Yeah, even though she doesn't know about throwing eggs to the left and to the right, that might not matter. Yeah, just so everybody knows, authorblues has completed 2 states. Jakazam has completed 1. Jakazam just barely missed the twins.
Oh, that's so dangerous!
Oh, no! Chief Wiggum goes down.
It's crazy how even when you load the same save state, it seems they all still seem to walk at random speeds and stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea what determines that.
That is some impressive RNG.
authorblues may be getting close to the end of the level. I'm unsure.
Yeah, I think that's real close to the end.
Well, too bad.
So I'm not sure what those creatures are. They look kind of like Mole Man's minions, but Mole Man's typically considered a Fantastic Four villain and not an X-Men.
Well, they kind of look like the Mole Men from Sam and Max Hit the Road.
Oh, you're right!
I mean, not perfectly like that, but kinda.
I thought you were gonna say the Mole Man from Simpsons. Because
Mole Man, no.
I like him. He's pretty awesome. Little awkward.
He's pretty cool. He's not much of a villain, though.
No, in fact, I think he dies multiple times.
Cadis, it's not the Morlocks. The Morlocks look different. Although the Morlocks were a big 80s X-Men plotline.
Oh my gosh. I hate these games. They're so evil.
I'm glad we could bring you the finest in pain.
That's all I want in life. This. Like, if this were how I spend every day of my life, I think I would die happy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you do get paid for doing this.
It's true.
Get paid in those Kuso coins.
Oh, jeez, yeah. One day, I'll be able to feed my family with Kuso bucks. Ooh, let's make a new cryptocurrency, yeah.
So, you're not supposed to hit Nelson, correct?
I think you do.
Or is he like one of the last targets?
I think you hit Nelson.
You could also hit Seymour's butt if you want.
Well, okay, there's only one more target, but Jakazam only has 20 seconds left, and there is a lot of grown-ups blocking her way. Well, it looks like she's gonna have a clear shot here.
Wow. Is it?
Oh, close.
No! Oh!
She has one or two more chances. It's gonna be really close.
Especially with Wiggum here. She's got to go for it. She got it!
She got it! We're tied!
I did not expect a Virtual Bart clear, but we've got it.
And I expect we'll see a clear pretty soon from authorblues on Cyclops here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jakazam is going to
back
Cyclops
to
as
Arcane's
well.
Revenge.
Just so you know, everybody, this is tied.
Liz, what are the fastest choices here? Probably Mickey, if you know what's going on.
And Cosmic Race.
Cosmic Race is just a good 6 minutes to clear, right?
Yeah.
But you're pretty much guaranteed to clear it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they both already did that,
If
so...
you crash too much, you'll fail it. And that's pretty unlikely, although Off was getting a little close in his attempt.
Alpha's not... Right, if you can actually like get through everything on Alpha, it's not a long state either.
True.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I would say is that if either of these players clears it, authorblues should probably go to Toki, and Jakazam should probably go to Alf. I think that those would be the next logical choices for me.
Yeah. He might want to try some of the ones that he hasn't tried. No one's tried Mikey, and but I tried Mikey, and I just could not understand it at all.
Oh no! Off the blues! Getting electrocuted. Just what a Cyclops hates to happen.
Well, also we know other things that Cyclops hates.
Odysseus?
It is getting hit through your glasses with a pencil.
Oh, that too, yeah.
I mean, you know, Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men, and for those of you not familiar with Cyclops, just think of him like GDQ. He's no fun.
Wow. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, Jakazam. The thing is, it's really brutal that, like, the rails are one-hit kills. This is his first stage.
And Dana, that is true. Nobody likes Cyclops too. Although it was weird. I was at an X-Men movie, like I think it was the second X-Men movie, like back in the 2000s, the Phoenix one, and someone like got. Maybe it was anyway. Someone got really happy when they saw Cyclops on the screen. I was just like, why?
Yeah, let me just say that this is Cyclops' first stage in the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like this game is just stupidly hard. Like Corndan says it's not the worst game, and technically it's not, but it's just so stupidly hard, and not in a fun way, but in a very cheap, like, trial and error way.
I mean, what is the worst game? Kind of hard to quantify that, you know?
Yeah, that is true. There's many worsts. There's too hard. There's really bad controls. There's just flat out ugly. You know, Cosmic Race is definitely up there and flat out ugly. Although there's that one Amiga game people keep on mentioning, the banana one or whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but
Top Banana?
Yes, Top Banana. That's it.
What?
If you look at a screen of it, you will have trouble looking straight at the screen. I'm not even kidding.
Just the game
coloring is just that.
I mean, Top Banana reminds me in some ways of also like Kung Fu, in that it just puts like random crap everywhere on the screen because you can.
Yes, exactly.
I'm searching and I'm just seeing pictures of bananas. Okay, Top Banana,
Top Banana
game.
Amiga.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
Exactly. Dana has been tempted to use it, but he said it would be unwatchable for an hour.
That's like Peggy the Peach. Yeah, it's a step past Peggy the Peach. Both versions of Peggy. Or all three, I don't know. It's like if you stirred them in a pot.
Oh, Xandra. The Gauntlet after this might be even more punishing than the one than this one.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, we do have one more Gauntlet today. So don't worry if you haven't gotten enough Gauntlet. We got more.
Yep, there's another Xandra.
I'm gonna refresh both of the streams since we are kind of getting buffering from time to time on both of them. I want to make sure that we have the most up-to-date viewing opportunity for them.
That makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
It's really down to Arcade's revenge.
At least Cyclops has a pretty good... Well, never mind.
Oh no, Oth was so busy shooting at the stalactites, he wasn't looking at the mines.
He forgot
below.
the mines. Just so you know, everybody, it is a tie. We're going to see if double or sudden death happens. If so, and 5 minutes pass, then whoever made it to the tie first, which would be authorblues, will be the victor. However, Jakazam is pretty... is starting to get pretty consistent at this game. Like, all the players need is one good attempt, one good playthrough. Let's see, Jakazam is starting to get closer to the end of this. Just make sure that you kill the stalactites and the mine coming up. There we go, good. It looks like he takes... Oh, no! Well, never mind.
It seems like whenever they see the Moloid or that cave goblin, that's when they're close to beating the stage. And I'm pretty sure they've both only seen it once.
Yeah, I think Oth has seen it a couple times.
Well, we are just about to hit the hour. I'm going to keep our timer going in the case.
Bad Road says, looks like they don't know you can punch apart that minecart for healing jewels, which is, what the heck?
The one that's filled with jewels.
Oh, the one that's filled with jewels, okay.
Okay, Jakazam, I'm pausing because Cadus asked them to pause, and I will go ahead and resume time right now so that we do 5 minutes. Okay. Since Jakazam has jumped into it and started playing, it looks like Oth is just going. Resume? Reset? Yeah! Welcome to my life. They're the same thing. Resetting is resuming. Yeah, good luck to both of the players. If it ends up being a really close completion at the 5 minute mark, we can go ahead and judge, because authorblues didn't pause, Jakazam did, in order to respond. We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
But if somebody completes the state before then there'll be nothing to worry about.
That's the mine part they're referring to on off stream.
Oh yeah, that one's tricky. I don't know, it's just there. Authorblues crouching and shooting. Gonna be going after stalactites, grabbing a little bit of health. Oh my gosh, authorblues climbing? Is this the climb to the victory?
I think...
No!
Oh, come on!
Oh, the Moleman minion said no. It is worth noting is that if neither one of them can complete it during the sudden death, Jakazam's getting up to the same point.
Just be careful.
Slowly,
Don't
Jakazam.
get killed.
Oh,
Don't get...
she's being careful. Wait,
Oh my
they're
gosh.
bouncing off the eyes.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think you might have to punch him in the face.
Yeah, which is horrible.
Well, that's
Oh,
not okay.
oh,
Oh, no!
oh,
Jakazam!
no.
Oh.
No, no! Jakazam! Okay, okay. Oh, this is a good strat. I like it.
Well,
The ultra safe strat.
punch, punch, punch! Oh,
Wait,
good
you can-
punches.
You can actually punch and not kick?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, one hit, and Jakazam... Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
it
I
does
lost you,
help, but that helps because she was going to die in one hit.
yeah, that was a dead end. Okay, Jakazam going down to the left. Oh my gosh! Oh, kick him!
Oh, it takes so many kicks!
Oh my gosh! Another minecart! Wow.
That's horrible.
This is very much a video game.
And the positioning of the minecarts is super finicky. There's like no there's no forgiveness at all. You have to be straight in the middle.
So this was a trap state.
Apparently.
I mean, they have been hit by many, many traps. So yes, it is a trap state in the most literal sense.
This is amazing.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there still is a chance that one of them could complete this, but wow.
It's looking slim. So are we going to give them a last chance at 5 minutes, or is 5 minutes the cutoff?
5 minutes is the cutoff.
It's the cutoff.
Okay, then they really have to hurry.
Yeah, gotta hustle.
Although Jakazam's definitely doing that.
I mean, authorblues is too. He's going as fast as he can on this minecart. Can't really speed it up. Just gotta roll. Oh. This game is so evil. How is it so evil? And this is the
It's
first stage.
LJN.
Yeah, it is an LJN game.
You know, as the angry video game nerd always rants about, they are known for making horrible crap.
Author
Well,
Blues
they
is probably going to
publish
try to
horrible
go up, not down. Oh, he's going down.
Oh, okay, he's going down.
That's the
He's on
right.
the right path.
Oh no! He got touched by the alien. Oh, punch the alien in the crotch. Come on, crotch punch. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Can you make this jump? No!
Well,
so bad.
I'm afraid to say that
This is
that
it.
is, as a matter of fact, time. Holy cow! Oh, mercy to both of the players. Trust me, we don't want you suffering any more than you have to. Wow. What a
That's
video
crazy.
game.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, both of the players had an extremely tough gauntlet. Author Blues managed to beat Cosmic Race and Alf. Jakazam beat Cosmic Race and Virtual Bart. Author Blues only wins because he managed to beat 2 states before Jakazam. This was so intense. Oh my gosh. Absolutely unfair.
Well, they are both welcome here in voice chat if they'd like to yell at us.
All right, yeah, I am letting them know. Oh my gosh. Hello there, Author Blues.
Hey,
Yeah, this was evil.
why did... Okay, never mind. Why 2 awful gauntlets in a row? Like...
Yeah, you kind of were at the short end of the stick with both of these.
I've been looking forward to these gauntlets. I've been like, oh man, I can't wait to like try out 10 real cool fun games.
Cool, fun game.
That's like the opposite of what the
Hey,
gauntlet is.
every other gauntlet I've seen, it's been
Fun.
like, wow, you played 6 games, but you lost because the other person got 7 games.
And this one, it's like, oh, you both completed
You won
2
because you beat
challenges.
2 games before the other person did.
having a bad day right now.
I mean, to be fair, right? Like most of the gauntlets we have, like people have won at like 2 and 3.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then for whatever the hell reason, the first gauntlet we do this time around it's 7. I don't get it.
So I loaded up the state for Warriors before, so we were supposed to load all the states to make sure everything worked.
Yes.
And in Warriors, the state starts with 2 birds and 3 flying things coming directly at you in an unavoidable pattern, and I decided I probably won't load that one ever again.
That is a good call, because that is a complete trap state.
Oh, I would agree. Yeah, it's.
And then Virtual Bart, I loaded the state and saw this like sliding aim bar, and I was like, well, I know me well enough to know that's never gonna happen.
The thing is, that's the one that Jakazam cleared instead of Alf. You both
Yeah,
did
which is
Cosmic
crazy.
Race.
Cosmic Race, it's a game that I think could be interesting to play again, but I'll probably opt out.
Oh
There's
no.
an actual racing mode in Cosmic Race.
Yeah.
Really? You don't just have to go hunt around for
With
checkpoints?
stages that can give you legitimate motion sickness.
Yeah, like the race stages I think are a blast, but the open world collect all the checkpoint stages are less exciting. Yeah, I'd say at least try some of the race stages, because it's a surreal game.
I think the only other one that I guess I never checked out Mickey. I did load it, but I forgot completely about it during the competition. I don't know how that one was. The only other one that I didn't do was the Ooze, and that's really just because I think I had sort of gotten what's it? Gambler's fallacy. I just, or sunken cost. That's the one where
Yeah.
I kind of invested so much into Cyclops. It's like, well, now I'm good at Cyclops, so I better finish it.
I think you were close to the end.
Okay.
Kate just posted in Discord after the minecart that you died on there at the end. You get on that, you go left for a little bit, you drop down, you ride another minecart, and then you fight a boss.
What?
Oh, fight a boss. Okay, great. So it would have never happened. Got it.
I knew there was a boss, because the other stages had bosses too.
Yeah,
Cool.
there were definitely some trap states. I'm pretty sure that was one of them. Toki, honestly, I thought that if you went back to it, you would have cleared that.
How much longer was the stage? Because everything's a one-hit kill and it sucks.
You were like maybe 15% of the way through this.
Great. It would have never happened.
20%. The trick is you have to take it really slow, like even slower than Toki walks, which I know is hard to imagine, but yeah.
But it's all on ice and the hills make you go so fast.
yeah, and that's the easiest of the ice stages by far, by the way. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
most reasonable one.
You feel like that's a consolation, and it's super not a consolation at all.
I have a question. Why didn't you touch Baby's Day Out?
I had loaded it and it looked a lot like Baby Boomer, and I don't know if I could have, or what's
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
name of the game?
kind of.
Kind of.
It struck me as a sort of game that would have taken a really long time for me to work out what I was supposed to do, and
That's
I didn't
fair.
want to.
That's fair
And
enough.
a platformer seemed like it communicated better to me what I needed to do.
Yeah,
I don't. It was just sort of like how I was picking to invest my time. I may have been able to clear Mickey. I never even looked at it. Warriors may have been easier than I was thinking. Like there's a lot of them that I just didn't.
No,
invest in.
Warriors, it's good that you skipped that one.
Yeah,
Was the
Warriors
Rockman
is a
X
good one.
state possible?
What's that?
Yes.
Was the Rockman X state possible? Because like there was no pattern that I could see to get through the lasers without just tanking damage.
You'd have to grind some health. Honestly, that would be the biggest thing. Whenever you got lower on health, just grind out health, take your time, and then you'd be able to get through it.
Well, I even tried doing that. Like when I encountered enemies, I tried to kill them, but most of them do so much face damage and they move right at you. I couldn't seem to make it happen. Even though Corndan, I guess, accidentally left in auto fire as a setting, and I was using it. I asked ahead of time. I was like, "It looks like auto fire is bound. Are we allowed to use it?" I said, "Yeah, why not? Go for it." And even that wasn't enough to kill things fast enough for them to not run into me. So.
Well, I think that you just had to get to certain places with enemies that had better patterns that you could actually follow. Yeah,
Sure.
there's strategies to deal with it. It's just that
Was Virtual Bart pretty doable? Was that the one that I
Yeah.
really should have looked at more?
Yeah, the Virtual Bart was probably, I would say, one of the easier states in that,
Okay.
once you get the hang of, right, like the bar and how it works, right, for your throws, it gets a pretty good handle on what you can do. It's still kind of a pain as it goes, but it's not so bad.
Okay.
I think, like, if you were going to go play Virtual Bart, right, the tomato and the egg stages are the easiest of them all anyway.
that's always a scary thing to hear, that Virtual Bart is more playable than most of the rest of these. And the thing is, like, most of these, it was the first stage that you had to do. It just blows my mind that there are so many crappy first stages in this Gauntlet.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, it was rough, but I'm happy that it turned out in my favor, all things considered, and Jakazam did a great job. Apparently, I assumed that my 2 was going to lose to like a 6, but
And you don't need ice this time to heal your
Yes.
hands.
Yeah, it's not double there.
Yeah,
I feel
in,
a lot better about that.
in general,
so it's
if you're
positive.
struggling, the other person is struggling. Like that's one of the things that it's very easy to feel like you're frustrated and losing, but no, you both were neck and neck quite a bit of the time.
And if you need people to blame, right, for your suffering here, right, it's Liz and Mike for the most part in this particular one. So, you know,
Arcade's Revenge was Smite.
Yeah, Arcade's Revenge was Smite.
Well-
I'm still gonna blame NPC if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, that
I mean,
sounds
he made
great.
Virtual Bart, so yeah, sure.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, authorblues. Jakazam is out, but feel free to hit me up for the prizes, because we are giving prizes to anybody who is out. Thank you so much, authorblues. Best of luck, because you're getting close to the end of the tournament. You're doing great here.
Yeah, I think you're in top 4 now.
Yeah, you'll be going up against either Pika Pals or Andy.
Oof.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
going to be rough no matter what. And it's going to be an endurance match, too.
2 hours of fun. Oh, whatever. We raced Untitled Goose Game and you won. I get to do this to you.
Okay.
Okay, catch you later, authorblues. Take
Later.
care.
Bye.
Bye. All right, as I get some of the last things ready, let's just go ahead and hop over to a short ad just so I can focus on getting this done. Be back in a second. Okay, well, there are some people who can still hear us. Hey, you nerds. Hello, corn child. Oh my gosh. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be good.
Oh, she's not here.
I love Corn Child. Corn Child's fantastic.
He's having a rough afternoon.
Oh, a rough afternoon? Oh no. Why?
That's how things are. You know, it's 3 o'clock and he hasn't had a nap. And
I know that
so-
feeling.
So, you know, the general.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Yeah, just know you can take a nap later, lady. Well, everybody, it looks like we are back, as a matter of fact, and it is time for us to reveal the gauntlet that you will be seeing in just a little bit. I am pretty dang excited about this one, although I don't actually have the gauntlet list of the games. I've got the picture here. So,
I have the list. We'll walk through
Corndan
it.
and Mike, feel free to walk us through whatever we've got here.
Well,
All
do you want
right.
to go with Corn Dan?
I will. So we have from on the top